You may not know this, but the EMBA admissions experience is often quite different than the full-time admissions experience, and it's important to understand the difference if you're weighing options. The traditional full-time MBA admissions process is a bit of a black box. The admissions officers are increasingly warm and engaging, but they keep applicants at a distance from the evaluation process and are effectively gatekeepers who are determining the class composition through constant evaluation and reevaluation. So if the full-time admissions teams are gatekeepers, who are the EMBA admissions teams? Well, they're more like greeters or client relations teams. What do I mean by that? They are traditionally far more willing to engage with the applicants on a one-on-one basis during the process. Many EMBA programs will push applicants to attend information sessions online or in person and will give an early indication of an applicant's admissibility. It's not uncommon for an admissions officer to say to an EMBA applicant, "We'd encourage you to apply. You'd fit in our class," in a way that a full-time applicant would never hear from an admissions officer. So know that the committee is evaluating with a different lens. They're seeking to engage and kind of soft sell you if you fit, rather than give you a blank and indecipherable stare. Another way that the EMBA application process is really distinct is that the admissions committee will evaluate the end at the beginning. What does that mean? EMBAs occasionally have problems retaining their students during the program. Some students don't realize how difficult it can be to balance work, family, and studies simultaneously with a rigorous academic schedule and possibly EMBA-related travel. The EMBA admissions committee will want to know that you know what you're getting into, and they want to know that your employer understands this as well, and sometimes even your family as well. Most EMBA admissions officers will ask for an employer sponsorship letter where your employer truly acknowledges that they support your studies with time and potentially with funds. It isn't required to have committed employer funds, but the time is non-negotiable. So know that whether through your sponsorship letter or in your interview or casual conversations with the admissions committee at events, someone will be gauging your commitment level. They will also be thoughtfully evaluating your ability to contribute to the classroom, and they'll want to see some strategic and managerial decision-making. Again, differentiating with the full-time programs where younger applicants are expected to grow into managers with time, at the EMBA level, they often expect a decade of experience, and they want to know that you have had a strong trajectory and have the experience to share with others who are seeking to accelerate their careers. Can you see yourself as a peer with a senior VP at an industrial company, a veteran bond trader, or an experienced entrepreneur? I ask because these are clients we've helped get into EMBA programs. This may be a good time to say, if you have questions about your candidacy, please take us up on our free consultation. We can help you gauge whether you're ready for this big step in your career. And again, this is a free session, but we'll give it everything we've got. Finally, the admissions office will have to have some sense that you can manage an analytical curriculum via your grades, job, or GMAT, GRE, or EA. That may have sent shivers down your spine. Don't worry. If your college years are best forgotten, admissions officers can get over your 15-year-old freshman year quite easily. So you can look to your GMAT, GRE, or EA as an indicator, and many programs will publish their averages and ranges so you can determine your target score if you must take a test. Still, not every program requires that you take a test. Then you might look to your work experience. That bond trader should be able to explain that he can manage the quant work and understand the numbers that he'll be given in an EMBA program. You may need to share your experience at some level without a GPA or test and show that you're comfortable with the numbers. Those are the big ones: commitment level, ability to contribute, and quant capabilities. If you have those three, you're in good shape and you can engage the admissions committee and possibly get that green light to apply. One question you may be asking yourself: can I use an EMBA to make a career change? We have your answer in the next video coming up now.